Hey guys, remember the little chalkboard tags from the Dollar Tree I showed you a few videos back? It is 6 pieces, and I said, well, you can make Christmas decorations out of them, which you can. So I decided I'm going to make a few. Let me find my glue stick. Yeah, they always vanish. So I've taken the Christmas napkin I have, and I cut 2 circles out of it. And I was hoping that, the other side of the napkin is a little red truck with a Christmas tree. But, look, it is way too big. This is a nasty glue stick. What on earth? That is pure gummy. Just pure gummy. And again, I am in Florida. And I buy glue sticks by the case. So they don't hold up well if I don't use them right away. They turn gummy. So I'm going to go ahead and poke my hole back through this one. Turn it over. And stick some of this gummy glue stick on the back. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. This is a royal mess, but I'm not going to throw it away. And I'm going to take the top of my tree and put her over the hole again, I hope, and just stick her down. And then I'm going to come back from this side again because I can see the hole. Oops. And poke my hole back through it. And then they come with this string on them. I maybe shouldn't have taken this out without planning how to put it back, but my pokey tool will work just fine. Let's get her back in there. Come on, come through the hole. Work with me here. Work with me. Huh. It doesn't want to come back through. Okay. I'm going to tie her back off. And ta-da! She can hang on the tree. Or you can still use her for a tag, for a gift tag. However you want to do it. Another thing I decided to do with them is use some paint pens. And just write on them. The red's not showing very well. Let's try the white. Come on. This isn't chalk paint, so maybe why it's not. Okay, the paint pens are not going to work on it. I think you would have to have chalk paint, and I don't have that on hand. It's in the RV. Everything's in the RV. So, I cut out some circles of the Tim Holtz tissue paper. Oh, this is a yummy mess. And I'm going to put this on here. Punch my hole. I'm going to trim this one up because for some reason I could not see the line on this when I was cutting it. You could use gift wrap. You could use anything. You can take Sharpies or felt tip pens and color on aluminum foil and then crinkle it up and then cut out, lay it back out and cut out your circles. I picked this piece here because it had the little floral design to it, and I thought it was cute. And once again, try to get my hole back in here. Put my string in here. And two, it could be my paint pens. They're old. They're very, very old. They're probably about 3 years old. I'm trying to use them up, because I never use them. So here's another one made from the Tim Holtz tissue paper. But you can make it with anything. And I don't know. Oh, there it is. So this is kind of going to be a 2-in-1 type video. I have sold a lot of tissue paper that look like newspaper print. And I use a lot of newspapers for my painting and such, for my backgrounds. So I was looking at the paper last week and I said, newsprint. It's thin. I took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, laid it out per section on the newspaper, drew them out, cut them out, and look here. I have newsprint that I can put into junk journals. I can use crafting. You know, you could take a newsprint and try to find one that's not legal notices, which I just happen to grab. Trace out your little circles. And again, you can use product boxes, you can use cardboard, file folders, anything you have to make your little circles. Trace it onto whatever you want to use, but newspaper. Go for the newspaper. And watercolor over it. You know, design it. Do whatever you want to. But this is another thing you can do for junk journaling, guys. Stop buying this. And yeah, this is pretty. But you can buy this, and you can make your own designs on it. Stamp on it. Watercolor it. Watercolor it, then stamp on it. Draw vines, flowers, whatever you want to on them. Whatever the theme is that you're working on your junk journal. But it's so fast. You can cut an entire section of newspaper, and you get the top section and the bottom section, and you get a lot of pages. And in one of my previous videos, you heard me say I was doing an owl blue book, so that's why I'm hanging on to the page that had the owl on it somewhere in here, right there. I'm going to take that out and save it so it doesn't end up getting used for something by mistake. For my owl glue book. So yeah, take your piece of paper, lay it down, cut it out, and it's not that many cuts. Once you get the 8.5 by 11 piece of paper laid down on your newsprint, and you're going to have the top section up here and the bottom section down here when you open up your paper. Do this with sales paper, do with anything. Just trace around it, and you're going to have about this much left hanging on this side. Go ahead and cut the top section. You can have about this much left on the bottom. Just move the scraps aside into your scrap pile and come down and cut out the bottom. And, you know, just keep doing it, because a Sunday paper especially, this is just one section, and I believe it's the legal classified section. But you get a whole lot of papers you can mix in with your junk journals out of a newspaper. Especially now, everybody and their brother is sending out Christmas sales papers. I mean, I probably get 10 a day in my mailbox. So grab them. Put your piece of normal size paper on there. Trace it out, cut them out, and you have got junk journal pages. You know, stand them up in your little box of signatures that I showed you how to, you know, keep them all organized earlier in another video. And just go to town. Save them. Mix them in with the stuff that you're going to be doing junk journal. Or better yet, make you an entire glue book out of nothing but newspapers. And, you know, check these papers good too, because you get some good pictures out of most of them for glue books too. So look at there, you got a map, and it came out of the Sunday paper. So you know, there's always something different in here. So yeah, check out your newspapers, check out your sales papers, use it all in glue books. Alright, thanks guys, and don't forget, $1 for a pack of 6. You can turn them into ornaments, or buy one pack and use them for patterns and just trace, or just make your circles any sizes you want. And, you know, you don't even have to buy anything, just trace circles of everything, you know, all your bottoms of the circles, just trace them. Get your roll of tape, trace it. And you have all these different size circles, and especially if you have little ones in the house, you know, there's another circle. Spend some time with them making decorations this year, because they're going to look at that tree with so much wonder and awe that they helped decorate it with their own hands. Alright guys, have a blessed day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.